Hmm. Oh! Wait, I wonder if I messed up the... I'll have to figure it out later. Alright, well, I definitely poorly timed that ad break, but we'll be heading off to game number 1 here. We're going to have Carpe Diem starting things off on the CT side, because I completely missed the knife round. And I forgot to run a prediction as well. Alright, we're figuring things out as we go along. I'll run a prediction for the next game. I do apologize for that. But we got to make sure to observe, because the CS2 observer, we'll see how it does. It's still not good. Okay. Going to be an A hit here for the Fluffy Aimers, getting those nades out. It's going to be Micro here to meet them. Oh, here we go. So Micro was definitely not on the team before, but going to be try to be the hero this round. It's unfortunate. It's going to be the first one taken down as bomb is placed for the Fluffy Aimers. Smoke doing a good job to give them cover from the dualies. All right, I'll take a look at the microphone after this. Ooh, good kill for Intra, keeping that bomb defended, but Wiz coming in with the dualies, making quick work of Intra. Arcade with 2, Learcy with 1 as well. But the remaining 2 players going to have a tough time with this defuse. Arcade taken down, and it's going to be the pistol round, going the way of the Fluffy Aimers. All right, really quick. Let's see if I can...
Okay, let's see if the microphone is better now. I'm sorry about that. I definitely had the microphone set as my webcam mic and not my Logitech, not my regular microphone. But the technical issues of early season. Powerful push up for the Fluffy Aimers, just pushing right on up that A ramp. Not going to give Carpe Diem any time to breathe. We're going to have a quickly planted bomb on the A-bomb site against the pistols of Carpe Diem. And Sacrifice holding down that flank fairly well, already taken down a couple of the Carpe Diem players, and they are going to fall one after another. Jason with the kill on Wiz as well. Sacrifice looking for the third onto Micro, but Micro going to speed away. Ooh, Seb putting down a couple of shots. Intra not going to let him get it. Micro looking for something, but going to be the double kill for Intra. Fluffy Aimer is going to win the anti-eco flawlessly. Definitely a good start to that T side. Vertigo starting to lean a lot more T-sided than it used to be. Alright, so we do have the full buy on the side of Carpe Diem. Let's see what they can pull off with it. Once again, Fluffy Aimer is going to charge their way up A ramp. It's going to be Micro here to meet them. He's flashed. He's going to be falling back. That is going to give plenty of space to the Fluffy Aimer's side. Utility going to do a good job of buying Fluffy Aimers a ton of space here. Carpe Diem forced to watch. Wiz going to be the first one advancing in. Going to try and head into the site here. Fluffy Aimer is going to be pushing into 3 players from the Carpe Diem side. See what they can do. The utility is down. Those smokes are going to be fading. They got to make a move here. Intra lit down to 13 as well. A little bit of eco bias, but it's not going to matter. That Galil going to do work for Jason. Take down a peeking lake. Micro going to be the next one up the bat, but going to get the kill. Going to get traded back, unfortunately, for Carpe Diem. They're losing the players left and right. Pendulum with a double onto Wiz. Now Arcade and Seb in the 2 versus 4, and the rotation for Arcade. Seb on site, lurking, waiting. Fluffy Aimers in the final 30 seconds going to try to get this bomb down. Sacrifice punching in those numbers. Bomb is down and the retake is afoot. I say retake, it's actually the save is afoot. 2 versus 5. With no kits. Not a lot of hopes for Carpe Diem. Maybe wanting to seize the day, but they're not going to be seizing this round, unfortunately. A very strong start for Fluffy Aimers. And MR12 has been leaning almost steamroll-sided. You win those first 3 rounds, you get your economy rolling, and we can already take seat on the Fluffy Aimers side. Lots of money in everybody's bank accounts. Jason going to be the only one rebuying, but that is a Mac 10 that has to rebuy. That is not a heavy investment. You see 5,000 and 6,000 for everybody else, and meanwhile their opponents are going to be stuck with just their 2 saved rifles. We are going to be off to the races here. Take a quick look at where those rifles are being played. Arcade and Seb going to play both of the rifles on the B-bomb site. Hold on to them for the rotations here. We do the other thing that I know Unjustified always like to do is send their pistols in together. We've seen them do this a couple of rounds now. The second round, we saw all 5 players all hanging out together. Green on this overlay. It's looking at the game. Okay, so I'm still working on the chroma keying of the overlay. I'll play around with it. But Sacrifice is going to get the first one. Wiz is going to be taken down. Some technical issues as we start off the season here. Well, you know how it is. Going to be the A hit for the Fluffy Aimers. Micro going to get taken down by Intra, and Learsy not going to let up. Carpe Diem losing players left and right. Now it's just Seb and Lake against all 5 of the Fluffy Aimers still. Is Micro a permanent replacement? I do not know. We're gonna have another save here for Carpe Diem. Ooh, we'll see if we can get something. Lake does manage to find Sacrifice hanging out in mid. Gonna put the molly down to stop the advance. Hopefully be allowed to hold on to this rifle. Absolute desperation mode. It is gonna force Pendulum back. So Lake is gonna be allowed to hold on to this.
Terrorists win.
Alright. Go over here. If I do much. Look better. I'm trying to update the chroma keying for it, and it's not going to be perfect. I'll have to mess around with it a little bit more. You have a fully armed Carpe Diem trying to find their first round on the CT side. Here I was gassing them up at the start of this game, going this was going to be clearly in their favor, but they're not working out. I would have thought. Fluffy Aimers off to the strong start. Usually going to be the first member of this push. Gets a little bit of close encounter with a fragmentation grenade, but I come out of it okay. Aimers just looking for the holes in the defense. Jason going to be buying a lot of space, but Seb going to take it all away from him. I'm going to be headed up to the B-bomb site. Ooh, Seb going to be able to get one on a Learsy, but Pendulum going to trade it back. Now it's going to be on Arcade. Does take down Intra. Pendulum, ooh, burns out Lake, but Arcade able to take another. Now it's just on Sacrifice. Try and hold on. Ooh. Gonna take down Wiz. Gets the headshot onto the Claire and Guardian, but doesn't have access to bomb. That's going to be all on the bomb site, and it is going to lead to Micro with the kill. Yeah, it's not the easiest thing in the world. I have to figure out how to get the colors to look a little bit better. But we do see here, we've got Fluffy Aimers, pretty full on money, having lost a round, but perfectly happy to buy right back in. They're going to have enough to keep buying, even if they lose this one. So Carpe Diem with long road left to climb. Nades going to be just off from where Seb is. And is going to give Carpe Diem the indication time to molly off the stairs. Fluffy Aimers still want this B bomb site, though. I have a little fight at the stairs. Intro going to be the tip of the spear, pushing on up. Wiz misses the shot. Not going to be allowed to repeat this one. Molly going to push him back. Give lots of space to the Fluffy Aimers to move around. And they're going to go right on back to B. This is where time starts to get short. 30 seconds left on the round. Not a single death. Only damage dealt onto Wiz is 40. That flash is not going to hit. Oh, it's a smoke. Seb is going to be flashed out. Arcade can... Oh, boost up for Arcade. A little bit late, though. Pendulum going to get the kill, and the spray down is going to do even more damage. Jason with one stack. Intro with a kill as well. Bomb is going to be going down now. Carpe Diem in a 2 versus 5. Wiz missing another one. I think all you can do at this point is your position is more than compromised. You just got to fall back. Micro here on the backup, and it's baited by Wiz. Going to get the kill onto Jason. That's all Carpe Diem are going to get for this round. Going to be 5 for Fluffy Aimers. Oh, the boost up for Pendulum. The takedown with Micro, not even allowed to survive. Sacrifice. Fluffy Aimers with a seriously aggressive playstyle here. Carpe Diem going to be back on the save. We do have a Hero M4 for Micro, so we were going to see something out of that for the Carpe Diem side. A lot of utility damage already coming into play this round. Ooh, good kill for Arcade, though, to start things off. That 5-7 working some serious wonders, and Micro with another one. Intro with a trade. Bring it at least a one-player disadvantage here for Fluffy Aimers, but still are interested in this B bomb site. Jason taking some serious pain, down to 3 HP. Arcade pulls up on the 5-7. Gonna be all up to Sacrifice. 1 versus 4. The HP bar is a Carpe Diem, a little bit low, except for Lake. Ooh, this push could be absolutely enormous. Sacrifice might not expect this. Lake baited out. Oh, Arcade runs out of ammo, and Sacrifice triples up. That's going to be heartbreaking for the Carpe Diem side. Sacrifice is going to have all the time in the world to get the bomb down. Micro just has to find something, and he gets the headshot! Carpe Diem... I'm speechless. Making something out of nothing and then losing it. And then winning it again. It sure do be American Counter-Strike. To 5 for Carpe Diem. My goodness. Well, a more than successful save round means it is going to be the full buys for both of these teams. They are off to the races. Ooh, off shots out of Pendulum, nearly whiffing, but horseshoe or almost does not count in opping unless your ping is high enough. A high enough ping almost counts on every gun. Who even knows what happens at that point? A lot of nades raining down onto the B bomb site here. Seb taken down to 68 HP. Hope for a little bit more damage off of multiple high explosives, but be the case. And ready, I'm just going to smoke off the stairs. Try to hold onto as much ground as they can. Not going to be able to hold on to too much here. Learcy creeping up the ramp could prove quite lethal for the fluffy aimers. Invite Intra up the ramp with him. Get some nades into position. As the A hit starts, Micro going to be mollied off. You have Arcade waiting in the wings in heaven, but not going to be hitting quite enough. Ooh, good kill for Lake on the Learcy. Pendulum going to take that seesaw back. Versus 4 as the bomb is planted. We'll see what Micro has. Oh, he spots the player, but he's not able to get the kill. Kills coming in for the rest of the team. Sacrifice and Wiz with a kill apiece. Micro does finally manage to answer in, and Wiz with the AWP takes down Sacrifice, and Lake cleans it up. Carpe Diem, they might be finally finding their footing, taking a third round, and a second in a row here. Two diffuses in a row. Right here. I'm gonna go with that. Yeah. Alright, fluffy aimers, still plenty of money left in the bank. But all the money in the world doesn't matter if an op shot hits you. Wiz opens things up onto Intra. Fluffy aimers still looking for the A hit, and Learcy gonna find what he's looking for. Lake gonna be found with a bullet in the brain. Whoppers breaking their own smoke. Kinda risky. But sometimes you do that. Let's quiet down as fluffy aimers decide to rotate over to the B-bomb site. Gonna be Seb here to meet them. Jason and Learcy looking on over, boosted up. Jason jumping in, making tracks onto the site. Ooh, but he's not gonna be able to take down Seb. Seb gets the upper hand. And it's gonna be 4 versus 3. Sacrifice takes it right back. Now it's gonna be Arcade to stop this push. Does take down Sacrifice. Now 3 versus 2. Bomb moving up. Learcy moving all the way up to AC unit. Takes down Arcade. 2 versus 2. 2 versus 1 as Learcy takes down Micro. There's one player left. The Opper looking on as the bomb is planted. Wiz has a lot of work ahead of him. How do you get the GoTV IP? It is only given if you are accepted as a partnered caster. versus 1. Learcy in a good position to find this. Wiz just gonna put down the smoke. Goes for the tab. Learcy guesses correctly here. No, it's gonna be the knife. Oh. Well, that hurts. Fluffy Aimer is gonna get away with this in a 6th. Little technical timeout here. Looks like Pendulum, a little bit of a connection issue. Yeah, sorry, it's definitely not something they're going to be giving away for free, so. All right, while we're here, I'm going to mess with my HUD. Pendulum, skull. So, like, basically, this is how it looks. I have to chroma key out the green. The green is kind of in everything. So, ratchet that up. That kind of grays everything out. That, wait. Replace the green with white gray. So you just want, hold on, wait. Had that just a second ago. So you want that, basically. That's it. That is pretty cool. What if I change... Opacity doesn't look right. I feel like... Ooh, that's the gamma. That's the gamma. Playing with the gamma now. What else? I can... Like, if I change it to 1, then it's not going to find... Well, here, hold on. Custom color. If I say that I want... No, I don't think I want that. What if I do that? Oh, we're in pause. I think that I want that. And then I want... Okay, we have a match medic. That's what a match medic looks like. Match medic. It's when somebody disconnects, so you reload the previous save data of the game, and it lets everybody get their weapons, armor, everything that they would have. That's my Windows noise. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So here, if you're curious about the HUD, that's where I have it from. We're still waiting on some technical issues, it looks like. So while we're doing that, I'm going to see if I can figure out this out. Like, their style overrides. It also chromas out the money. I know. I'll try to figure out what to do with this HUD. Just makes things... I mean, we're in pause time, so what else am I supposed to do but try to make this look better? The problem with blue and green and red is they all end up having parts together, so if I raise the similarity, everything goes away. If I lower the similarity, then nothing is similar enough to the color. Trying to find a good sweet spot. We are just waiting in timeout anyway. I don't know what the issue with the pause is. No one has said anything about what the tech issue is. Looks like we're gonna get another match medic. If I lower the similarity, then I get more green. Raise the similarity, I get less green. But it looks like we're gonna be starting things off again, so mess with it. Hashtag later. Alright, so we do have a save round here for the Carpe Diem side. Yes, hashtag later. Blake going to be the only one buying up with the eco buy of the MP9, which is usually quite an effective gun. He's going to be rushing right down ramp into the waiting arms of the fluffy aimers, and Pendulum all too happy to pick him up. And we'll see what these pistols have in store for the Carpe Diem side. Well, it's not going to be a win for Arcade. Yeah, and the other problem with the off color is I'm colorblind, so like I can look at this till I'm blue in the face and I might miss it. Anyway, good flash ins, allowing Sep to jump on in, but Learcy and Jason gonna pick up the pistols. Looking like this is gonna be round number 7 for the fluffy aimers. 5 players remaining. Wiz has to go absolutely enormous to make this one work. He's just gonna be ripped to shreds, head ripped off. Learcy with the kill in the end. Yes, very first. Very first, Hove. Shreds, you say. I do say to shreds. Alright. 2 chances left for Carpe Diem here to try and even things out. We have the smoke on ramp once again. Blake going to be taking some shots through. Does manage to take down Intra. That blind through smoke kill. Why do I keep going back over there? Yeah, and a flash. A lot of bullets being put down range here. Pendulum will be the one to have to hold this back, but meantime, Fluffy Aimer is going to be pushing over onto the B-bomb site. Probing around, seeing what that Seb do. But I've never seen a Seb. Have you seen a Seb? Seb going to be safe from the pain. Mostly safe. Down to 50 HP. Fluffy Aimers look for the B-bomb site. Pendulum. Micro going to pop out first. Lake second. And it is going to be the trade. That's exactly what Fluffy Aimers want, though. 4 for 4. Or 4 versus 3 here. I feel like Fluffy Aimers are going to be a stronger team, even with fewer players. Good damage through, or good shots through the smoke, but not going to hit anything for Lake. Jason, though, boosted up on top of the railing, takes down Lake. Now 3 versus 3. You never want those 1 versus 1 trades on the CT side, but that's not a 1 for 1. That's Wiz doing serious damage onto the bomb planter. Learcy down to 1 HP. Sacrifice takes down Arcade. Seb finally does remove that final hit point, but Sacrifice is going to be waiting behind the sandbags, mollied out, and Wiz just going to knock him all the way down. Wiz will be the only one surviving here for Carpe Diem, and the money situation is quite dire. Eat off the building. All right, final round before halftime, and this is better buy than I thought we were going to get here from Carpe Diem. A little bit lighter on the nades than maybe they might be hoping, but we do have 2 MP9s, 2 M4s, and that saved AWP for Wiz. If Fluffy Aimers are able to bring it back, take an 8th, or if Carpe Diem bring it a little bit closer to even. Do I like this pushed up here? MP9 pushed all the way up by Wood. Only able to find one, though. Intra and Jason line up. Fluffy Aimers will push on that B-bomb site. Can Seb and Micro hold them off? Seb's going to be going in first, but it's Micro that's accidented behind him. Jason gets the kill. The Wiz is going to put it back into a 2 versus 2. AWP for Pendulum. M4 for Lake. Big kill for Wiz onto Pendulum. That's the AWP down for Fluffy Aimers. Now Jason, 1 versus 2, has the bomb. Who shows himself to Wiz. Wiz will miss the shot. With the reload, that's enough time for Jason to put that bomb down. Put the smoke down. Himself a little bit of coverage to move around, and it's enough for him to take down Wiz as well. 1 versus 1 with the bomb down. Jason versus Lake. And it's going to be Jason to come out on top. 8-4 for Fluffy Aimers. On their opponent's map pick, no less. Now for the second half. See if Carpe Diem can bring it back on their map pick. If we take a look at the scores, we see Lircy and Sacrifice doing well with the loss of Dia and Peeping. Doing well with their new teammates of Pendulum and Intra. Looks like we've got a little bit more of a tech issue. I don't know quite what's going on, but pause lasting a little bit longer than would normally expect. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna continue messing with the chroma keying on my HUD. Try to make it better. How does that look? How do we feel about... Hold on. Let's play with the smoothness a little bit. So this is a best of 2. So it's technically 2 best of 1s. And if you're confused as to how maps get chosen or, you know, how that affects things, well, we'll have to wait and see. Apparently, it's not the first time that they've done it. Like, taking off all the green out would be best. So, okay, so if I want to do that, I could just raise the similarity way up, but that's too much. If I go for, like, that maybe? What about that? Yeah, so I can't really show stuff that's not the game on the stream because it's part of the rules that ESL sets down. But if you join my Discord, I can show you more about how I'm doing this. So exclamation point Discord, you know, follow the stream, all the good stuff. Let's get into this round though. Pistol round, Carpe Diem really need this comeback. Gonna be the push in to try and come in, but Micro gonna be the first one to fall. Sacrifice and Intra just shoving down the ramp into the face of Lake. Again, unfettered aggression. Jason takes down Seb as well, so it's Arcade and Wiz now to hold down the flank. Ooh, does get the headshot, does get the gush, but it's Sacrifice to get the kill. Sacrifice to double up. Sacrifice with 2 on the round, and Fluffy Aimers like they are ready to win this one and take it to map number 2. Alright, well, with a successful bomb plant comes a force round. And that's what we're going to have here for Carpe Diem. We got a couple of Mac 10s in the feed. We do have the Galil for Lake as well, so Carpe Diem not out of this just yet, but this could be their final hurrah on this map. Intra not going to show so much as a toe. They are going to take down Jason. 1-for-1 trade on the B bomb site. Going to force the rotation. Deersea going to be first here. MP9 in tow. Takes down Arcade. Wiz with the trade. This is going to be the fight. The AC unit fight. Intra taking a little bit of damage here from the Molotov. And all of Fluffy Aimers are rotating in as the bomb is planted. So, bomb planted. How that works out for Carpe Diem. 1-for-1 kills, though, go in the way of Carpe Diem. Oh, no! Sacrifice. Watch your step. Carpe Diem do manage to win one. Intra, there's no windows that need washing. You don't have to jump off the side. It's okay. Gotta watch your step there. Maybe the fast push up here. Ooh, good kill for Jason, but Carpe Diem definitely taking the upper end of that deal. Now Intra all alone against Carpe Diem, and it's gonna be Wiz. Fill him full of holes. Hi, Docky. I don't have a delay. So I can say hello. You know, you're right about not having any ground to stand on, but, don't want to admit it. Anyway, force buy fails for the Fluffy Aimers, so Carpe Diem now in the driver's seat. Oh, here we go. Carpe Diem's own pistol strategy put against them. Deersea does manage to take down Micro. That's going to be a gun as a reward. Sacrifice and Deersea continuing the aggressive push into the hands of Carpe Diem, but Fluffy Aimers that are taking the heat here. 4 versus 2 now for the CT side. Lake and Arcade remain Carpe Diem. Why do they even buy? Pistols, clearly the best weapons. This is heartbreaking for Carpe Diem. Bomb left on the other side of the smoke. The Aimers just going to have all sorts of utility to put down on top of this. Carpe Diem going to have a tough road ahead. Maybe who catches the timing first? Oh, Lake is going to get the bomb. Gonna call the push over. Deersea gets the kill on the Lake, but the trades go into Fluffy Aimer's favor. Gonna be 10 on the Fluffy Aimer side. There is enough money left on Carpe Diem. We are gonna have another buy, so it's not quite over yet. That is definitely a rough omen for Carpe Diem. A worrying trend, even. Carpe Diem have left in the tank? Pretty much just going to be this full buy, and then full desperation for the Carpe Diem side. Players over towards ramp here. Play with intra. Sacrifice. Usual spam through the smoke. Lovely, lovely M4 skin, I gotta say. So glad that this skin got into the game. Very shiny. Very flowery and very pretty. Nade's doing some damage on the Carpe Diem side. Alright, first up gonna be Lake. Tip of the spear, gonna be taken down by Pendulum. Micro looks for a peek. Intra gonna be punished by Wiz. Was able to take that one and get away too. Does take some damage. Carpe Diem gonna get the faster rotate over to the B bomb site here. Learsy gonna be here waiting for them. Yes, I do like. It's a pretty flower skin, okay? It's a pretty skin. Good molly onto Jason. Seb gonna be pushing aggressively, but not gonna be able to find anything. Arcade with a trade. Micro taken down, and there's not enough time left. Arcade stuck all alone here. 1 versus 2. Last second, can't get the plant down. Sacrifice pushes into his face. Gonna be Sacrifice with the kill, with the round. Fluffy aimers on 11. So all Carpe Diem can do at this point is play for overtime. There's not enough money left to go for the buy. Yes. That's going to be Carpe Diem going for that all-important Tech 9 rush. Ooh, good kill for Lake, but will it be enough? Jason with the trade. Sacrifice joining in the feed as well. Jason doubles up. Puts it all up to Arcade. 1 versus 4 with the Glock. Gonna have a nice look at this Glock. I love this angle that you'll see these players play. Just look over that top of the box. But it's such a short, I don't know. Anyway. 12 for Fluffy Aimers. And a mountain to climb for Carpe Diem if they want this comeback. Do I not have Plink? Thought I had Plink. I will add Plink while we're in the break. Anyway, heavy aggression over toward the B-bomb site. Carpe Diem. A lot of work to be done. Good damage on the intra for Lake, but taking some pain back himself. Down on ramp. A lot of smoke, but Lake pushing up all the same and going to take Pendulum by surprise. That's 1 step climbed. 1 day seized? Is it enough? Still solid minute left on the clock here. Enough time for Carpe Diem. Try and figure out... Try and get the info here before they go in for the full-on push. Sacrifice left alone on the A bomb site. could come back to bite Fluffy Aimers in the butt here. Bomb gonna be put down, but Sacrifice gonna take down Wiz all the same. 4 versus 4 in the retake. Nade's gonna be put down here. Half that time on that bomb already gone. There's still plenty of time left for the Fluffy Aimers as Jason takes down Lake. And we're gonna get the smoke down, and Arcade goes huge with 3. Seb cleans up Sacrifice. Carpe Diem finally managing to win a round.